But so transitioning over to our Pro Pirate report, we now have 6 Pirates in the big leagues, and that 6th Pirate is Zach Agnos. How about Z getting the call up to the show? The news broke on Sunday afternoon, and this is what a lot of folks, thought would happen, just because of the Rockies' need for arms, as opposed to the Giants, and definitely would not be surprised to see Carson Whisenhunt in the big leagues in the not too distant future, and give ECU a 7th big leaguer. But congratulations once again to Zach Agnos, who really didn't pitch that much for the Pirates, but he found his niche, as a PO in pro ball, and definitely very excited for him, and look forward to his debut. I think he had something like a 2.4 ERA through 6 or 7 appearances with AAA Albuquerque, the Isotopes, and the other Pirates in the show. You have Burley, Alec Burleson, is hitting a little over 260. I think 263 of last check, and yep, Burley 263, 15 out of 57, 5 runs batted in. Jeff Hoffman definitely showing why the Blue Jays, paid up for him the way they did. 3 years, 33 million, 10 appearances. So he's seen action in essentially half of the Blue Jays games thus far. 2-0, 5 saves, a 1.59 ERA, and across 11 and a third innings, 16 strikeouts, and not a single walk. Ethan Norby, after his minor league rehab stint with the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp, I may have said Ethan there. Connor Norby, 1 for 5, 1 for 4, and 0 for 2 in his first 3 games with the Marlins. Sean Armstrong has appeared in 8 games for the Texas Rangers, and across 8 innings, he is 1-0 with a 3.38 ERA, 11 strikeouts, and 3 walks. And Gavin Williams, Gavin's made 4 starts and currently has a record of 1-1 with a 4.58 ERA, 19 and 2/3 innings, 18 Ks for Gavin. And I talked about Carson Whisenhunt just a moment ago. Wiz, Carson in his most recent outing, for the River Cats with Sacramento, 6 innings of shutout baseball, 1 hit, 9 strikeouts, and a single walk. For what is the top-ranked pitching prospect in the San Francisco Giants organization, and as you see there on the screen, this post on X from MLB Pipeline, those or 5 of those 9 punch-outs were due to that very good changeup that Carson has. And then Trey Savage pitching, as you see there, for the Dunedin Blue Jays down in Dunedin, Florida. And, it looked like he was going to be a teammate, and I guess perhaps he was for a brief while with Carter Cunningham, but Carter Cunningham is now with the Vancouver Canadians, the high A ball affiliate of the Blue Jays. But Trey, after having a rough first outing, has been very good since, and his best start was his most recent, striking out 10, retiring 12 straight, 18 whiffs on 37 swings by the opposition. And just a couple games ago, or a few games ago, they squared off with the Jupiter Hammerheads, one of which is Jacob Jenkins Cowart. And I think we have JR back with us. JR, can you hear
Yeah, hey, I apologize. I live on a mountain and my service is sketchy at best. So, I mean, it did better than I thought it would, but yeah, I apologize. I dropped out.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey,
All was
did you mention, I'm pretty sure you did and I missed it, but did you mention Zach Agnos?
I did, but we'll go back to that.
Well, I just want to give a shout out to my fellow Haymarket, Virginia resident. Um, Zach, I live on a mountain. Zach lives in the gated community, but we're still in the same town. So
Yeah.
um, he's got my support for sure. And I know he's going to make Pirate Nation proud.
Yep. No doubt. And definitely know Nico smiling down
Oh,
um,
yeah.
on
No
Zach.
doubt.
Loving every second of this and
No doubt.
the career he's had thus far in minor league baseball, and now obviously headed to the big leagues.